Yeah, Islam Sheikh Dwayne Bafabay. Islam. It is July the 15th, 2023. It's 1:56 a.m. I'm at formerly Extended Stay America, now Admiral Suites. And around this time is when I start to hear the feedback in the room quite a lot. And Imani might start making noises in his sleep. So what I would do is, and what I've been noticing, predominantly pale skins lately, pale skin females that look to be average pale skin females will be outside with a cell phone like they're trying to record when I start to do a prayer about killing and destroying unclean, unnatural spirits, or saying anything in reference to killing and destroying. So, and then I might start hearing the feedback start saying therapy. So just a few moments ago, a pale skin, maybe she's representing the state of Maryland or the city of Annapolis, was right here with her cell phone as the feedback in the room was increased. Predominantly African American male and female accents and Spanish speaking accents. It could have, the pale skin female could have been a lab freak. I'm not sure, but it was somewhere out here. It could have been some type of lab freak or AI or robot with the cell phone. Definitely waiting to hear what I had to say. Like it was recording. So I've given testimony also about someone opening and closing their door when the feedback starts as well, or when I wake up. Somewhere, maybe sometimes room 117 or somewhere down the hall. Or walk past the door and say therapy. Like they're trying to say someone needs therapy, or after causing some form of anguish, say therapy, So, okay, if you go to therapy, that means a doctor, which is a part of their system, is giving you some form of therapy, which if you don't have insurance, you would have to pay for. And if you have insurance, whether it's free or they deem you, what is it called? Because they have did the research of your family, and they said, oh, look, they have schizophrenia going in their family. Doctors who have graduated from school with credentials have diagnosed some of the people in her family with schizophrenia. They have substance to back up why she might be sounding and saying the things she's saying. So I noticed this has been going on for a while, especially hearing the feedback in the room, and then all of a sudden a pale skin predominantly with a cell phone or somewhere close. A lot of times I would see, believe it or not, Extended Stay America, I haven't seen the general manager of Extended Stay America since they transfer form to Admiral Suites. Here, her name was Melissa, but Jen, the general, Melissa was the area manager, but Jen, the general manager, is still here. She still works here, Jennifer. And so I find it really interesting because once again, I'm hearing people at Extended Stay America say therapy, especially when the accents or the feedback or noise sounds like African American black males and females, and then that which speaks Spanish, predominantly black African American male and female, and then a pale skin would be outside, look like they're trying to record what I have to say. Or I might start feeling some form of sharp pain or dis-ease within my internal organs. Imani might start making noises in his sleep, or my cranium. Well, the pale skinned female, that could be connected to the state of Maryland, Annapolis, or the unnaturalized United States Navy and Army or police is outside. So if you can prove that someone is mentally unstable by doctors who have graduated from a school and have their credentials, then you can discredit everything else they had to say, especially if the person has been recording and then there's a way to erase the recordings. So because so far some of the recordings I have started recording when I'm at Burger King, believe it or not, some for whatever reason the recorder would just stop. I don't know how it stopped. There's nothing rubbing against it to stop, but it stops, and or the sound doesn't appear on the recorder. So if you are, I'm not accusing Burger King, but if you are controlling robots or AI or other laboratory freaks, laboratory experiments that can control technology, then that's what you would use to form a lawsuit, especially if your pockets are hurting and you've been using them to put money or get money somehow unlawfully, money transactions unlawfully, and sex trafficking. Islam. So I'm in Annapolis, Maryland. It is, once again, I'm going to upload this, 2:03 a.m. Or many times I hear them say Burger King outside. Many times. I can't tell you. Let me just say this also. I notice people, so now this is interesting because as I speak in the middle of the night and I notice that the pale skins are outside, pale skin female predominantly outside, like they're recording. Lately, let's see. Now Anthony, he worked for Extended Stay America, and now it's Admiral Suites. He still works. He also still works for this hotel. I've seen him at Burger King ordering. I don't know why he might go through the drive-thru sometimes, but most of the times he come inside. Then there's an African American, unless you claim a nationality. Her name is Cindy. She also has come into Burger King. She's a receptionist here. And when she came into Burger King, the first time I noticed her, it definitely looked like she was with a black male that had the military emblem on his hat. And then the next time she came into Burger King was with another female, and she just, I just treated her like I treated Anthony, professionally, as if I don't know them. Then the next time, then I noticed the maintenance male that I see walking around on the property here comes to Burger King. So and it's good to state these things because there's a connection. Once again, Burger King is probably 20 minutes away or 15 minutes away in driving distance. It takes me approximately 40 minutes to get there walking. So, and many of the customers, predominantly of the customers that come to Burger King, are healthcare providers or healthcare workers, nurses, doctors, and that represent Annapolis or Maryland, the United States Navy, Army, military, Air Force, the police, predominantly are African Americans, those that speak Spanish, whether they're from South Central America and Mexico, pale skin. Let's see who else I've seen come into Burger King. Very few Africans and very few those that you would say from China or Japan, but they do come to Burger King. The store is owned by a woman named, it's a franchise named Janelle, and her husband Carl. Janelle, she told me she considered herself Chinese American, and Carl, which I would give him a description as pale skin. I don't know if he claimed a nationality. CJ is the scheduler, which is, I was told, their son. So it is July the 15th, 2023.